Hello there, my Aries collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Aries? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, Aries, what's going on in your world? What's up, Aries? God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Aries collective. Now, Aries, those popped up pretty quick. Sound check. What's going on? Check your mics. Check, could be throat chakra issues. Maybe you need to clear the throat chakra. Cloak yourself in light and talk shop. So whatever you got going on here, Aries, you need to keep your protection up. Some of you, maybe it is some throat chakra work, right? Talking shop, you need to get down and really figure out what the fuck's going on here. 1739. This kind of feels like a spiritual type situation, Aries, to be quite honest with you. This would be someone who, you have to kind of keep your protection up, whatever the hell you're doing. You have to understand maybe a side effect of it. This feels like PPE, personal protective equipment that you might have to use. Sound check, some of you could really get some benefit from music therapy, maybe listening to Tibetan singing bowls or the chakra tuning. With the cloak yourself in light and the talk shop, this could be you getting into, I'm going to have to tell you, the little esoteric world, your energy, protecting any spiritual attacks, anything along that line. Okay, and for some of you, it might be something you're not used to having to do. Okay, this is an issue that I had to kind of learn about. Aries, I'm going to be honest with you. I was used to wearing face goggles and, steel-toe shoes and gloves, and then you get into this type of work, and it's different, the PPE that you have. And it is that sort of talk shop. Maybe you're going to listen to some videos and figure out what you have to do to spiritually keep your energy protected and do what you need to do. It feels like that. You definitely need to protect yourself as far as spiritually. This is feeling spiritually. For some of you, maybe putting more lights. Depending upon what you do, cloak yourself in light. It is about staying positive. For some of you, it could literally be maybe you need to put some more outside lights around your place or your business. You could be talking to somebody and figuring out what you need to do. This feels like protection, whether it's spiritual protection or, your personal protection, protection of your property, maybe more lighting. Maybe you're going to get some sort of security system. Sound check. Maybe some of you getting a sweep of your place to see if... I'm not wanting to say bugged energy, but for some of you, I mean, it kind of could be. Depending upon maybe what you do for work. Now, for some, with that sound check and cloak yourself in light, if you're a musician or something, maybe you need to buy a new lighting setup. When I sang with a band back in the 90s, we had a lighting system set up. And it was like a foot controller in front of me. I was up there. I was a singer, and I could push different pedals on this light thing because we had 2 light bars in the back to kind of create a light show. Maybe you're going to buy something like that. Cloak yourself in light. Make sure you're well lit. Whatever it is you're doing, make sure your lighting is good. Top shop. So you might have to do some research on that. Talk to somebody. Bring in an expert. Figure out what would best suit your personal needs. Now, damn it, Aries, that was kind of all over the place. So take what part of that resonates for you. But I do, if some of you, it could be that spiritual protection. I'm telling you. You know, it could be burning the sage, using the Palo Santo sticks, praying, with the sound check, the sound bar energy, the lights, maybe using some audible type of healing, protection, mantras, different things like that. You're going to be getting some information. You're going to be figuring out what you need to do, Aries. I like that. If anything, you know, maybe just light your place a little better. Keep your energy up. Definitely feeling some throat chakra issues with you. You could be getting some communication. But yeah, I'm also drawn to this, how dark the back of that tower card is there. So maybe you just need to up your lighting around your place of business or your work. Cloak yourself in light. Make sure, you know, you have some nice outside lighting, some nice security lighting. For some of you with that sound check, if you're concerned about issues like that. Aries, that's an interesting energy. I don't think it's negative. I don't want you to go down the negative route. Don't freak the fuck out. For some of you, this could just be, you know, if the neighborhood's a little rough or there's been a series of break-ins or something like that, maybe you just need to seriously look at your situation. Kind of light any dark spots that's around you. Pay attention. Do what you need to do, right? If it's adding some security lights, it's adding more security lights. It's whatever you need to do for your protection. A lot of you cloaking yourself in light, right? Staying away from dark spots. If you're out parking, you know, try to park by light so you can see what's going on around you. Turn your lights on. Maybe do some timers in your house so you're not walking into an empty house. Maybe get some of them fancy little bulbs that you can turn on outside in your car on your phone before you walk into your house. It's just basic security. Yeah, you could be worried. So maybe some of you had a break-in or close to a break-in. You're having some issues. So, you know what? Hey, light your shit up at night, okay? And, y'all, there are so many great energy-efficient bulbs you can use and outside lighting features that just come on at night. They burn a certain time, then they go out. This is like protection energy. So maybe you've had a scare. Some of you, if it's just spiritual attacks. You hear it talked about, and what a lot of people don't understand is when the negativity is being sent, and it's just issues. It's when, you know, you can't stay focused. Your mood swings are all over the place. Your different things. Some people get skin rashes. Some people have breakouts. Some people have throat chakra issues. Whatever has got you in this energy, there are things, places you can go and things you can do to help you out of it. You know, as far as security around your home, making sure you have cameras, well, some of you, if you want to go camera route or lights, just light your place up. If you got any dark spots, just light it up. Y'all, some of that shit, you can freaking, have that shit installed fairly cheap. If you're even remotely halfway, able to do it, you can do a lot of it yourself. I think you definitely had a scare. But you say I'm looking at that Three of Wands, and it's like just light your place up, light your environment up. So if you go out, you can see. Wherever you park, whatever you do, if you like walk or you have to walk or travel or whatever you do, try to stay in well-lit places. Nine of Swords with the Knight of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles. Now, see, this feels like spiritual protection. So, you know, some of you Aries, you need to worry about your physical location and your personal energy space. Because that, with the Five of Pentacles, feels like spiritual attack. Okay? Oh, my goodness. Damn it, Aries, my nose is itching like a motherfucker. Okay. So, Aries, whatever you got going on here, there is a solution, the talking shop. Maybe you're going to call and get a security system installed. Maybe while they're doing the security system, maybe they can install you some lights on the outside. I don't know how these security systems work. If you go through a company, some you can look and install some yourself. Lighting isn't that big a deal because you notice that Five of Pentacles and it's dark around there. Just light up your fucking place, y'all. Them little LED floodlights you can get, indoor, outdoor floodlights, y'all, they create a great amount of light. They don't use up a lot of juice. You can get the motion activated sensors. You can use them where they stay on. Don't stress about that. If this is a problem that you're facing, just good Lord, I think the last motion sensor light I bought was under 20 bucks. They're not expensive. They last for hell and ever. Installation can be an issue if you're not very handy at doing that. So you might, it just feels like light is going to be your answer. Staying positive as far as your personal energy and keeping spiritual attacks away. As far as the outside environment, just lighting your shit up, right? No one's going to come to a place that has plenty of outdoor lighting and people can see what's going on. This is your place of business, right? Making sure the lighting is good. Maybe you're going to upgrade and get some bigger, better security lights. It feels like a simple solution to keep you out of this energy. I can tell you're feeling it. You definitely probably might have experienced something. Some of y'all could be getting the spiritual attacks and worried about your environment. But Aries, I don't want you to stress out. You know, there are even solar options you can get. If you got access to a ladder, you could seriously just climb up, screw it into your fucking outside, and use the solar panel type lights. Okay, motion activated. There are easy options that even the most basic DIYer can do. Now, you do pay more for the solar options like that. I know Walmart has some versions of that are just solar panels, but they work the same way. So you could place them higher so no one can affect them, but still give you that added security, you know, the motion sensor type energy. You're stressing about something, so you know what? It's like I don't want you to. There's easy solutions, and I'm telling you, for a lot of you, it is pretty fucking simple. If you don't want to deal with the wiring, there are solar panel options you can get. The little solar lights with that. And you'd be amazed what little bit of light in a certain dark area, how big a difference that would make. If you can't get it hardwired, you can find a solar option that would work. Okay? But it feels like just light your environment. Keep your energy light. Whatever you got going on outside, keep it open, keep it light, keep it lit up. This is some good information. Some of y'all are going to be talking to somebody that's going to help you figure that out. There is a solution. And you know, the magician energy, y'all, 13:33 on the clock when I say this. Solar lighting. There are options that can help you kind of light your area. Even if some of you, if you're in like an apartment type complex and you can't, there are options, and it's not like it's magic, but there are so many good options out there that's going to help solve your problem. When it comes to the magician, so Aries, I'm going to tell you, this feels like if it's your environment, your property, throw up the lights, okay? Just light your space up so you can look out a window and see what the fuck's going on. Motion sensors, you can tell if there's movement out there. Okay, and there's many options. If you can't get it professionally hardwired or hardwire it yourself, there are a lot of solar options that are available to you. Okay, that's an easy fix depending upon what you go with. I know when it comes to solar, you're going to pay a little more for something that's going to be brighter and last. But, you know, if you can get it hardwired cheap, you know, that's pretty simple. Maybe for some of you, if the fixture is pre-existing, Maybe just throwing a fucking light bulb in it, right? If it's spiritual attacks, you counter any negative energy by being positive. Find different, everyone uses something different when it comes to protecting their energy, because you have to find what uniquely works for you, Aries. Basically, it's kind of, you kind of see what other people do. You can try it and see if it works for you. It could be, if you like to do the incense, burn the sage, the Palo Santos. For some of you, it's going to be prayer. For some of you, with the sound bar, the sound check there, maybe it's going to be audible. You like mantras or healing chakra energies. It's really kind of you got to just trial and error, to be quite honest with you. It's trial and error. Try different things, listen to different sounds, maybe watch different videos, different mantras, and see if you notice a difference in the energy. Having my fur babies around, I usually use them as an example, because when I'm testing out different videos, I see how it affects them, especially Kitty. If the music sort of gets them kind of stirred up, then, I know it's affecting. But at the end of the day, a lot of that is just the energy that you're manifesting. You got to get out of that sort of energy of being in the dark. And a lot of you simply just lighting your space up. Wherever the hell you're at, making sure you have good, bright lighting, so you're not afraid of the dark. You're not afraid of the dark. I mean, Aries, I don't know if this is, I think you've been through something. There's something that's got you worried. There's something that's got you a little concerned, but I don't want you to, because there's kind of an easy solution. Okay, there really is. This Knight of Cups energy, I think you're going to be talking to somebody. You're going to be getting some information here, and you're going to be okay. This person's going to understand. Maybe for some of you, you're worried about slipping and falling, so you want to have lighting so you can see what the hell you're doing. There's a solution. For some of you with that magician card, for some of you, it's going to be solar. Some of them solar spotlights you can get that you can just, screw into the side of your house or your business, and you don't have to hardwire. The lighting, you're not going to get the same strength for 8 fucking hours, but it's going to be enough to kind of help you out. Especially if you don't like being out in the dark. Some of y'all definitely be careful when you're out, so you don't slip or fall. Aries, this is a very, very interesting, very fun energy. I like this. But just, it's basically, you want to come out of the dark, you got to go into the light. So if you're in some sort of sad state, you got to actively try to make yourself be happy. Happiness is a choice. You can kind of pull yourself out of that, especially when you need to. Some of you, your spiritual protection, and that's going to be different for everybody. You can use the sages and all that, or you can find what just works for you. Maybe it's just prayer. For some of you, just get the outside of your place lit up if you're scared about that. If there's, you're hearing things go boom in the night and you're a little concerned. Outdoor lighting. Outdoor lighting. And there's a lot of solar options. So, maybe if you're renting a place, you can put it up, and when you leave, you just unscrew it and you're ready to go. Okay? So, what's the bottom of the deck? Yeah. You just need to see the bright side. There's light, so look towards the light. Some of y'all, buy you some fucking lighting fixtures. Buy you some better light bulbs. Some of y'all, maybe it's just changing the light bulb you got around you, okay? Stay in well-lit places when you go out. 7 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. Some of you could be afraid of break-ins or something along that lines. I do kind of feel that energy. Something has you a little worried and scared, but you're in the dark. So, Aries, I'm going to say for this reading, literally, just flip the fucking light switch on. Okay? And for those of you, if you can't get it hardwired, which just means it's like wired into your house, your main power energy, there are a lot of solar options that you can use. Walmart has them. Any hardware store would have them. You're going to pay more for the brighter ones with solar just because of the way they're made. Hardwired options are cheaper, but there's options. Just light up your space as best you can. And it kind of, help you feel a little better. There's solutions, though. There's solutions. And for some of you, that magician energy is solar options. Solar options. Some of you, when it comes to cameras, if you don't want to do like the whole wired-in system, them car cameras are pretty nifty too. Them dash cam, you can use them in other ways too, Aries. Just keep that shit in mind, okay? Not everything has to be run on Wi-Fi or a closed circuit. Talk to somebody. If you have concerns, talk to somebody, especially if you don't know about this shit. Maybe you're going to talk to, some of y'all could call a security company. Maybe you're just going to go and talk to a good salesperson, or watch some videos on YouTube on various things that you can do to make you feel good. Just get out of this energy by turning the light on, lighting your place up, getting any security in that you need, and get you feeling better. Aries, you hear the birds out there? And Aries, I gotta tell you, it is basically as simple as just seeing the light, flipping that light switch on. Spiritual attacks, you just gotta counter it with being fucking positive. That's really the best way to do it. When you feel that negative energy going down, you gotta push yourself to go even further and harder, even when you don't want to. And as far as what works is going to be trial and error for you. What works for someone else, 2222 on the phone, might not work for you. It's like anything else. You got to just kind of try some things on and see what works. There is positive outcomes that a lot of you, it's going to seem almost magical. Solar lights have come so far that you'd be amazed, y'all. So, Aries, I hope you can use this, if this reading was for you, and find solutions that are going to work for you. And some of you, you probably get them implemented pretty quick. A lot of that stuff, if you've got access to a ladder and can use a screwdriver, pretty easy to install if you don't want to hardwire. So don't worry. Don't worry. There's people out there that can help you kind of get that. I feel like you need a sense of security so you're not so scared. You're definitely not scared of the dark, right? Just light that shit up and you're good. I like that, Aries. I'm sorry you're going through that, though. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Again, when it comes to, as far as spiritual attacks, Aries, you just got to kind of trial and error to see what works for you, what kind of helps you get centered. But the best, cheapest way, you just counterbalance that negative energy by thinking positive, always looking to something positive, not getting pulled down into a negative energy, not going down that rabbit hole in the darkness, not worried about unsubstantiated fears, right? Don't get caught up and worried about something. Flip the light switch on, light that shit up, and see it for what the fuck it is. Easy solutions. They're easy solutions. So find the right person. Some of y'all could be watching a video, different options that you have on that. Maybe you're going to go and maybe hire you a handyman to help you figure out the best solutions that you need. Because you don't have to hardwire everything, y'all. There's a lot of solar options out there. It's going to be almost magical when you have that that light, that sense of security, and You know, it's a buy it, hang it up, and let it do its thing. So peace, love, and light, Aries. Good luck.